Tara, you're in Manhattan looking for what might be the new endangered species, gumball machines, in supermarkets. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's right, you guys. I'm in Tribeca, specifically in front of Best Market, where a small miracle took place last week thanks to a brave young man. 4-year-old Mason Miller was bummed, to say the least, when he realized that his favorite gumball machine was no longer at his supermarket to greet him at the door. So he started a petition and got it back. Now, to find out more about whether this heartbreaking thing was happening all over the country, I headed out to Oceanside, Long Island to meet with an old friend of mine who actually owns a gumball facility, Frank Parisi.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Hey, Tara, how are you?
Now, Frank is the king of gumballs and runts, rings, figurines, anything that comes out of those old-fashioned machines. Frank is at the helm of Parisi Vending, where they make all of these machines because it's the American thing to do.
We're providing entertainment to young children. That's the greatest thing in the world to do.
Tara, what does one major in college in order to own a gumball factory?
Business.
Okay.
Business. This
Right.
is a family business. It goes way back. Shops don't want to change, literally, because we don't have a dollar coin. The retailers are forced to make change for the 25-cent machines, and they just don't want to be bothered. Now, that's because the machine style hasn't changed since the 1940s, and the gumball hasn't changed since the late 1800s. But those shops are. No longer mom and pop dominated shops. Lots are being bought up by large conglomerates that just have no nostalgia.
What are the retailers blaming on?
I think it's a lot of everything. I think it's archaic or passe, which it's not. Our machines have been the same looking way going back to the 1930s and 1940s. We haven't changed. The gumball hasn't changed since the late 1800s. They want to change, but not necessarily that change is always great.
Now, at one time, these machines were in banks, doctors' offices, post offices, because they not only cater to children, but adults. He says retailers all over the country are removing the machines without thinking about the impact on children, and it leaves them with no choice but to return to their iPhones. And now Frank has faith that business will turn around because of brave little gumball soldiers like Mason. We ask that we all play a small part in this war in antique versus fancy.
If you bring it to your retailers, especially your supermarkets, your chain stores, say, we want them back for our children, they'll listen. As you've seen with the petition, they'll listen, and if kids go with their parents and ask for them, as anything else, the stores will start bringing them back.
Well, I think I know why they're going out of business. I mean, gumballs suck. That's why they're going away.
One of our own editors.
I'm going to defend the little kid here. He's right. The gumball machine is iconic and it's always safe.
Yeah. And that's another point that Frank is trying to make. Kids are so demanding these days. They know exactly what they want. They can purchase an app on their iPhone. They know what they want. With these guys, you put in 25 cents and there's that excitement there. You just don't know what you're going to get.
Nothing makes you sound more old than saying kids these days.
Did I mention I was 30?
Darn kids.